So I am recording this video. It is 12:15 at night and I am having a vulnerable moment. Like tonight, I'm feeling like so overwhelmed, and hopefully I can make it through this video without being tearful. So I am recording this video. It is 12:15 at night and I am having a vulnerable moment, and honestly, I just wanted to capture it. I don't even know if I'm going to put this on my channel or not, but I thought it was key because this is a part of the journey, right? The life, the career, blah, blah, blah. And I just wanted to capture some things like to show my humanity, I guess, and more importantly, to show that it's not always easy to keep everything together. Like tonight, I'm feeling like so overwhelmed, and hopefully I can make it through this video without being tearful, but this is a reality, right? So right now I'm feeling overwhelmed because I feel like there's a ton of things that have happened like over the last like 90 days. I have been going through what I'm going to now call homeowner woes. I had to replace my refrigerator. Then I had to replace my stove. Then I had to replace my washer. I have a new dryer coming tomorrow. And then tonight at about 11:30, North Shore Gas has knocked on my door because my neighbor thought it was their house that was like releasing these fumes outside, but it come to find out it is actually me. So now my furnace is acting up. Y'all, when I tell you, and this is in keeping, this is so weird. Like I wish, I won't say that I wish, but sometimes I wish that I would just fall apart, and I just don't. But the first thing that I thought of was, thank God I have the means to take care of an issue when it arises. But at the same time, I'm thinking, damn, what else is going to happen? I think I'm just, and then of course, I just start thinking about all the things that are frustrating me and how overwhelming just things in general are at times, like being single and having to answer your door at 11:30 at night for a man. I, for the first time, I think in my whole adult life, I felt vulnerable. Being vulnerable to being home alone and having a man ring my bell at almost midnight, waking me up out of my sleep or whatever. And yeah, I got my big old sons here, but they're my kids. They should be the ones that I'm protecting and not the other way. Not that anything fishy happened or anything, but it just felt like a vulnerable moment. So I don't know. I think just in that moment, like everything just kind of like made me feel like, have I allowed my career ambitions and just being really focused and everything prevent me from having a significant other? And then I wouldn't have to handle all these things by myself, right? Because I've just been really focused on, my career, my education, and reaching these goals and blah, 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 and creating this legacy for my children and, all those things. And yeah, there are a couple of guys I could call on, but at the end of the day, having someone, it just makes a difference, right? It would be my husband going to the door instead of me. It would be my husband handling, a lot of the things that I have to handle by myself. I don't know. I just started thinking about all of that. And then I started thinking about my life right now. Like, I'm trying to be okay with this transition. This transition out of my corporate job into the field. I'm going to call it the field. And I don't really know that I'm happy. I'm not happy because I don't think that I'm working at a place that fits me. You know, when I worked in the field during like internship and practicum and everything, yeah, there were some things about the facility that maybe weren't as desirable or whatever, but being a young clinician, you're not burnt out and all that kind of thing. So you just kind of look at things with fresh eyes. I don't have the wear and tear of years on me. So of course I'm gonna feel very differently about clients and the business and all that kind of thing. But working where I'm working, I definitely know that this is not what I see for myself. Come on, dog. Long term in terms of career, like I don't think that I would want to work in a psych hospital forever. Like I commend those of you who do psych hospital work. I don't even think it's the clients though. I just think this business model doesn't work for me. And so I'm struggling with trying to hang in there versus just giving up on it. But I'm very self aware, y'all. I'm very self aware. And I know that it will be very difficult for me to make this a long term place. So that means that I need to hit the job market and try to find something else. But it's also end of year, and this is not the time of year that employers usually hire. Then on top of that, we got COVID happening, so that just makes it even tougher. But with me not having as many years of experience in the field, that puts me at a disadvantage because a lot of places want experienced clinicians. So I don't know. I might have to figure that out. And then I'm also doing like some other things, in terms of my son who is transitioning into adulthood with his autism. So that's a whole world of different things that I've gone through and, just dealing with that. And then I have my other children as well. But, it's just a lot. I think when things start happening all at once, like I put on this like hard shell and I don't allow myself to fully be vulnerable or to fully not be okay. But everybody thinks I'm okay. And it's like, sometimes I'm just not. Sometimes I'm just not okay. This is one of those times. I'm just not okay. I'm overwhelmed. I am frustrated. I'm unhappy. I guess maybe I'm in a very vulnerable place with work too because feel like I'm not getting what I need and I don't feel that I can get what I need. So it puts me in a very defensive space. And I don't know that I want to fight for it. I don't want to fight to be in that environment because it's not making me happy. I want to be in an environment that's going to teach me, where I'm going to get some of that guidance and all of that. Like I work with great people. I really, really do. I love the people that I work with. I just think the overall it's tough. So I don't know, y'all. I guess tomorrow and now, well, not even tomorrow, it's today already because it's like 12:30 and I am wide awake and now I can't go back to sleep. So I'm probably going to read a book. And I should be doing my statistics homework. And I think I just been like trying to just keep myself uplifted, keep myself motivated and empowered. And I think tonight with my furnace, that just put me over the edge. So this is me over the edge, like completely, like overwhelmed and not okay. I wish I fell apart, y'all. Is that bad? I don't know. I don't really. I mean, I do. I have moments, I guess, when I'm like falling apart or whatever. I don't know. In a different way. Like it manifests itself in tears and shutting down. But I don't know, I'm trying to evolve to a space where I can articulate what I'm feeling and, you know, put it out there so that I'm not holding it inside and it doesn't bubble up on me. But I just, like I said, I just wanted to share a vulnerable moment so that people know that it's okay not to be okay, and that it's okay to be overwhelmed, and to share it with the people that can offer you support, whatever that looks like for you. Um, for me, I think what I needed in this moment is just to get it out for myself so that I feel more comfortable being vulnerable. And what better way to demonstrate vulnerability than to share it with strangers? I don't know. It's just so late at night. I don't know. But hopefully, guys, tomorrow it will get better. Oh, I didn't even tell this part. Let me go back. Then the light in my laundry room blew, and I had to get up on a step stool and unscrew the bulb, you know, the globe or whatever that's over it. And because I've never, my light in my laundry room has been there for 12 years, y'all. I bought my house 12 years ago, and I've never had to change the light bulb in my laundry room. And so I'm thinking that it's a regular screw. So I'm up there, I take the bulb down and everything, and I'm about to take the bulb out, and it shatters in my face. That was the tipping point. Wasn't the furnace, because I was like, you know what, I just got to handle that. It was this light bulb. This light bulb bursting in my face. And I think that sent me over the edge, because I'm like, I needed a man. I need a man. So I'm not getting up on these step stools, changing light bulbs at 11:30 at night. What am I going to do, y'all? If y'all got any single brothers, uncles, cousins that don't mind a very motivated and driven woman, please send them my way. I'm kidding. I think I'm just like, I don't know. I'm trying to find a ray of sunshine, some happiness, some laughter in this moment. I don't know. I think I'm just going to do what I do to kind of turn my brain off, which is read a book before I go to bed while I'm playing some Toy Blast or something, and just say some affirmations to myself that tomorrow's going to be a better day, which it will be. Gosh, y'all, I thought of one more thing that has put me in this overwhelmed state. See what I'm saying? See how my dog just started having seizures out of the blue. I had to take him to the emergency room. Now he's got to be on seizure medication for the rest of his life, and he is 11 years old, my Yorkie. So that was terrifying, and I was worried about him, and it's just an awful thing to see. Anyway, I have blabbered on and on and on. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.